there, I'm Olivia. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you what's in my current makeup bag. So every couple of weeks I like to choose some products from my collection to put in here that I'll be using for my everyday makeup. And so it just helps me to get ready a little bit faster instead of choosing things for my whole collection, that I can just have kind of a curated basket of the things that I most want to use. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep on watching. Thanks.
All right, so it's that time again, another round of makeup items going in my everyday makeup bag. To start with, I do have two palettes that are gonna be in here. So one of them is an eye palette. I just got this one maybe, gosh, a week or two ago, and I've become very much obsessed with this one. It's so pretty. I mean, it's just neutrals, but shimmers are just like butter. If you haven't tried this formula yet, you absolutely have to, because this is just beautiful. So the next palette that I have in here is actually some single blushes and highlights. There's one kind of bronze topper too. So these ones, some of them are from, like these three are all from Physicians Formula. Rio, I think it was called like Bronze Booster or something like that. This one is the pure one that I'd gotten in the latest Ipsy bag. This one I think was a Ciate London one that was from an Ipsy bag. And then these three blushes, I want to say these two are Ofra and this one is Essence, but I can't remember for sure. But I just feel like I haven't been giving these singles as much attention lately, and so it's something that I definitely want to focus on. I do have one other blush though. So I just did an update for my Project Pan on this one. I'm really happy with the progress that I've made so far, but I do definitely want to keep working on this. So this of course is going to stay in my makeup bag. And then I have a couple other things that are part of my Project Pan, so of course I'm just going to keep them in my everyday makeup bag. One of them is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. I'm really happy with how much pan I've gotten here, but I definitely want to keep working on it. And then I do have a new addition to my Project Pan. This is the Milani Prep Set and Glow. This one, it's a face powder, but it does have a little bit of sheen to it. And so this one, I just recently added it into my Project Pan. I hadn't had any pan on it, and then all of a sudden there's like this, I don't know, like nickel-sized pan on it. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I definitely want to keep rolling with this one. And then I went a little bit overboard when I was picking out foundations and concealers. So this one, of course, my Healthy Foundation. This is part of my Project Pan, so this is staying in here. But hopefully I'm going to be done with this one very, very soon. I've been scraping the sides for a while now. Honestly, I can't believe it's not gone yet. But for that reason, I did want to add a couple more. So I had gotten a few things from a friend of mine. She has a BoxyCharm, and a lot of times if she gets shades that don't work for her or colors that she's just not into, she'll pass them on to me. So one of those things was this Tarte foundation. And it's actually, I've tried it once so far, and it's actually a really good color match. This one is in the shade Fair Sand. It says full coverage foundation. When I wore it, I felt like I only got to medium, even after doing a couple layers, and it has kind of a weird, almost moussey texture to it. It's just something I'm not used to, but I do want to keep playing with this over the next couple weeks. And then also, I was at TJ Maxx and I was really excited because I found the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I've been wanting to try this forever, and I found like a little size of it for, I think it was only like $5 maybe. Got it in the shade Buttercream, so I'm really excited to give this one a try. If I like it, it's something that I actually would think about getting the full size of, even if I did end up paying full price for it, just because I've heard really good things about it, and especially going into summer, I'm definitely interested in like a tinted moisturizer kind of a product. For concealers, so I have two. I have my trusty Tarte Shape Tape. I love this one. I use it all the time. It just has such good coverage. It can be a little bit drying, but I can look past that. And especially if I just use a good moisturizing base, then it's not really a problem for me. And then I have my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. I've been working on this one for a while. It's definitely not my favorite. To be honest, I'll be happy when it's done. It's just not the right color for me. I had swatched the samples in the store and I thought I found a good one, but this one is just a little bit too pink. So it's not my go-to, but I do want to make sure that I use this one up. And then going back to bases, actually, so I have one primer that I'm going to have in here. This is the Tarte Base Tape. This was part of my most recent Ipsy bag, so I want to make sure that I'm testing this out over the next couple weeks. I've used it once so far, and I liked it. It had a pretty good hydrating base. I was also trying a new foundation at the same time though, so it didn't wear as well as I was hoping, but I don't know if that's because of the primer or because of the foundation. So I want to make sure that I'm using this a few times with foundations that I already know how they sit on my face and already like them, and then get a little bit better idea of how I like the primer. So I'm gonna keep my Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer. This one is in the shade Peach Glow in here. This one also part of my project pan. But I just really like this product. Even if it wasn't part of my pan, I do think I would keep using it a lot, and I think having it in the project really kind of reminded me how much I love it. So I'm excited to have this one in there. I've got two mascaras that I'm throwing in. So this one, my Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. This is basically my everyday mascara. It's the only just black mascara that I have open right now, so I just want to make sure that I use this one up. I do have one other mascara though, and I had some fun trying this one out. I don't like it on the top lashes so much, but I actually like it on the bottom lashes a lot because it adds some definition without being too much. I don't think there's a ton more use of this one, so we'll just throw it in the basket, and hopefully over the next couple weeks I can use those up. So continuing with eye products, I have a couple liners that I want to have in my basket for the next couple weeks. So one of them, the Thrive Cosmetics Infinity Liner. This one is part of my project pan, so of course this is going to be staying. But I also have the Ico London Black Felt Tip Liner. This one I got in my most recent Ipsy bag, so I'll keep using this one. I've used it a few times so far, and I actually really like this one. And then I also want to throw in my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This one is a brown liner, and I've actually been enjoying that lately, just doing a brown liquid liner on top. It's a little bit softer, and I just like the effect. And if you've been watching any of my videos or seen my posts lately, you'll probably know that I've become deeply obsessed with the J.Cat Beauty Pris-Metal Eye Chrome Mousse. This one is in the shade Chrome Galaxy, and it's definitely my favorite. It's this really beautiful kind of peachy copper. Oh my gosh, I just love this one so much. I've been wearing it a ton, and it's just beautiful. It's so easy to throw on either just this by itself or on top of something else. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I love this one. That is going to be living in this bag for probably ever. And I think I want to pick one other of my new ones. I don't want to have all 5. And so I think I'm going to go for Champagne Whiz. So I'll have this pinky one too. The other ones can live in the bag another time. So another thing that I got from my friend that she had gotten from her BoxyCharm is the $1 Billion Brows Universal Brow Pencil. I feel like I've heard mixed things about this online. I feel like I heard that the spoolie breaks really easily, and I've used this once so far, and something I did notice is that it's a very, very soft pencil, so it makes me feel like I'm going to be going through this pretty fast, but I did like the color. And then I have a few lip products that I want to put in here. So one of them is now part of my project pan, you may have seen. This is the Glossier Balm.com. I've had this for a little while, and it is a really good balm, but it's just one of those products that I kind of forget to use. And then even when I do think about it, because I know it's a more expensive balm, I just tend to reach for more inexpensive options. And then I have 3 other lip products. This one was in my Ipsy bag. This is the Balm Creamy Lip Stain. This is in the shade Salute. It's a really pretty kind of cool neutral. And then I have 2 that I got from my friend. I think these were both from BoxyCharms. So this is the Tarte lip paint in the shade Strike Gold. And then I also have this bright red liquid lipstick. It's called I Am Adaptable. Oh, the brand is Real Hurt. So that should be fun. I always love a red lip.
So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd be interested in seeing future videos, definitely make sure you subscribe. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. But thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we see you again soon. Bye.